Hey, I'm Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Rise or Fall to talk about some baseball DFS for Friday the 13th. Ooh, see you in a sec. Hey, hello, and we are back. Thanks for being here. I'm Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Rise or Fall for some MLB DFS on Friday the 13th. Get your pitchfork, get your machete, get your Jason mask, do whatever you got to do, but let's talk some baseball, shall we? Before I get into my favorite stack, make sure you go to the website, Team Rise or Fall, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. We take one step forward and 3 steps back, but hey, that is the life of a gambler or a professional DFS player, however you want to put it. When you get there, tell them Beastie sent you. You'll get $10 off your first month of premium services here. We got everything. And when you look at today's schedule here, looking down here, all-day slate for baseball, 15 games is the all-day. That locks at 6:35. And then the main slate is wild as well. 13 games on Friday the 13th, which locks at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. When it comes to hockey, I got 3 games. That locks at 7. Not to get ahead of myself, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Saturday the 14th. We have 3 Game 7s in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Not much gets better than that one. And then when you look at the NBA, there's 2 games. That one locks at 7:30. I don't follow basketball. I don't play NBA DFS much, but from everything I've seen and heard, the NBA playoffs have kind of been big time blowouts. Nothing crazy, nothing special. So glad you're here watching the video. Let's talk about some baseball. I want to go right to Arizona, where the D-backs play. Hashtag D-backs, however you want to put. Over under in that one is about 8.5 runs. That one is at about 9:40 p.m. When we look at this one, the pitching matchup, nothing crazy. Drew Smiley versus Zach Davies. And when I look over here at my second monitor, I feel like I've really got something going here with the computer here, the monitor there, and I can do everything at once here. The Cubs, they're pitching. Their team ERA is over 4. Their WHIP is just shy of 1.30 here. 162 total strikeouts. They're giving up, batted balls in play almost a lot. I shouldn't say almost a lot, but often here. They've given up 5 home runs in 23 innings pitched here so far. And when the Cubs batting average, not much better, 266. And you look on, and we go on from there. The Arizona Diamondbacks, they're not good. So why would I mention this one? I hang on here and let me get to it here. The Arizona Diamondbacks, just as a batting average, as a team batting average, is not even over 200. It's 191 here. They got 116 runs, only 202 hits, 36 bombs though. So that's the thing. Arizona, not really a good baseball team at this moment in time, but they're at home in this humidor against Drew Smiley, who's how can I put this? Drew Smiley is a good professional baseball pitcher, but when we look at all the numbers here and his ERA and where he puts his pitches in the strike zone, it lines up perfectly with some of these Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's talk about them. Leading off, playing in the outfield, it's Cooper Hummel. This kid's a switch-handed batter, and when you look at his price tag, 2.3 on FanDuel, 3.1 on DraftKings. When we get to Cooper's, counting stats, 185 average, 338 on base, 323 slugging percentage, 2 stolen bases, 15 bases on balls, a couple bombs, and about 8 runs, 8 RBI here. When we go down the list, let's talk about second baseman Cattell Marte. This guy was an absolute stud, and he's kind of disappeared here. Marte so far, 204 average, 289 on base, and 363 slugging percentage. Again, 2 stolen bases. He's got looks to be 2 home runs, 8 RBI, but he's touched home. He scored 12 times here. In the third spot, starting first baseman Christian Walker. This guy is his on base is about 281. His average is 187. We know what that means. That's cop speak for homicide, but I digress. 421 slugging percentage. But Walker is 13 runs, 13 RBI, 6 bombs, 14 bases on balls here. So when this guy is in the lineup and he can get it going here at only 2.6 on FanDuel, only 3.7 on DraftKings, I think we'll be fine here. When we go down in the fourth spot, looks to be in the cleanup spot. spot. That's Seth Beer, left-handed bat. And when we get to Beer, 208 average, 303 on base, 286 slugging percentage. This guy's only got one bomb. He's got, let me find this here, 9 RBI, 7 total runs scored here. So to me, I think there's some damage to be had here by the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'll start with the final score and we'll work our way back briefly here. I think the Arizona Diamondbacks, that they cover this one. The over-under, as I said, is at 8.5 runs here. I think we're looking at a final score of like 8-7, something along those lines, and the Diamondbacks come out on top. I also would protest or say we can stack this entire game up. It's one of those ones where everybody's moving in the direction of, let's say, the Dodgers tonight at home against Philly, or, you know, as the New York Yankees are in Chicago, all these big name market teams. And watch right here, Arizona at Chicago might be just a field day here, and no one will have seen it coming here. Diamondbacks 7-3 straight up their last 10 games. The over is 6-4 in Arizona's last 4 games. So to me, under the radar, let's stack Arizona, see what we can get. I don't want to think that I'm grasping at straws here, because when I say when I look at this one, Drew Smiley, I don't know if I got to this portion. Drew Smiley, over 3 ERA, whip is at 123. He's allowed 24 hits, 5 home runs, and only 23 innings pitched. So we'll see. Are we going to get the locked in good Drew Smiley, or are we going to give up the homer happy, just base knocked, clear the bases kind of Drew Smiley? I'm going to bet on the latter here. Before I split, make sure you go to Team Rise or Fall, like, share, subscribe, and let me know how you're getting along with these videos and in your MLB lineups. Until I see you again tomorrow for May 14th, be good, and I'll talk to you soon. Be careful out there.